Hey there, friend. Welcome to the Childcare Business Marketing Made Easy podcast. I am your host, Christina, and today we're focusing on some easy social media strategies if you're running a home daycare and you need to reach more families with minimal effort. So let's dive into it. Now, if you're listening to me and you're running a business, any type of business, chances are you probably have social media. So the first thing that I would suggest you do is you make sure that you have a Facebook business page, right? So if you don't, stop right here, go ahead and start creating a Facebook business page for your daycare. But if you do have a Facebook business page, I want you to take a few minutes and kind of do a quick audit on it. So I want you to look over things like your information. Is your profile all set up? So all the links working? Do you have the right information? So your email, your address, your opening hours, services that you offer, and all the things. You see, it's really important that you don't just put a Facebook business page, real quickly, set it up in under like a minute and think that's all you have to do. I want you to take the time and look over your Facebook business page if you already have one. And I want you to think to yourself, if someone lands on this page that is local to me, will they know what I have to offer, how I stand out in the community, where to find me, what exactly I do? And if you're answering not really, then it's time to get to work. So a few things you can look over are the picture, so the profile picture, your logo. You want to make sure that all your links are working. You want to make sure that you have all the tabs set up properly. The background picture of your Facebook business page as well. What I love doing is fading out a background image and then just with letters, just typing up exactly what this page is about. So for example, if you're running a Montessori program in your community and you're the only one, you can say something like the only bilingual Montessori program in your area. So these are just a few things you can do to really to stand out from your competition and to reach more families locally, organically, without necessarily paying for ads, okay? And again, it is minimal effort and it really does maximize your reach, okay? So first step, really make sure you have a Facebook business page, if you do, make sure you take a few minutes to kind of walk through all the pages, the tabs, the pictures, the links, the information to make sure that everything is working as it should be, okay? The other thing that I want you to think about if we're thinking about maximizing reach with minimal effort, is joining local community groups, okay? So chances are you're probably in lots of childcare business or daycare owner business groups on Facebook. I'm in a bunch of them myself. These groups are great if you just want to chit chat with other providers, vent, ask for resources, or meet new people that are in the same business as you. But these are not groups where you are going to maximize your reach with minimal effort, because most of these groups are filled with other providers, other business owners that are just looking for, a place to kind of chit chat with others or just ask a random question. Okay. So the groups that I'm talking about when I'm talking about local community groups are groups that are exactly that, local to you. So think about networking business groups that are local to you. Think about mommy or parent groups that are local to you, women-owned groups. You get the idea. You want to go on Facebook and search for these groups. So something you could put in is something like mommies of, and then you could just put in the town that you're from. And most probably you're going to get a ton of results. So it's up to you to go through them and see which ones are active. Go in and see if they allow you to, share or advertise about your daycare. And if they don't, what I suggest is always just sending a quick DM to the admin and just asking them, hey, I own a local business. Would it be okay if I advertise my services here, right? If they say no, it's okay, right? But if they say yes, better for you. So that's a great way for you to kind of reach more families with minimal effort. Technique number 3 is really just optimizing your online presence. Okay. So I know this is not something that most of you are comfortable with, because if you're running a daycare or a home daycare, you're busy, right? Obviously you're busy, especially if you're running a home daycare. Chances are you're the jack of all trades. But I really want to encourage you to think about the online space as just this free platform you get to advertise or showcase your services or your program on, okay? It's an excellent way for you to kind of create buzz around your program, to reach more families that you wouldn't necessarily reach with flyers, to really shine the light on what you do. And to get people excited, to get them to follow you. You want families to be engaging, to be watching videos or reading your posts, right? So technique number 3 to really maximize your reach with minimal effort is making sure that you are always maintaining a consistent and professional online presence all the time. So most probably you're on Facebook and Instagram. You want to make sure that you're showing up daily, posting about your program, posting about, reviews, testimonials you received, sharing what the kids are doing, updating your stories in a way that's really just professional and just showing what a day looks like in the life of, the kids in your care, what the menu looks like, your unique selling points, what makes you different, educating a lot of these parents, because a lot of these parents don't even understand what Reggio is or Montessori really is, right? So you want to make sure that if you're running like a specialized program, that you're showing up every day, that you're sharing content, you're putting posts together, and that you're educating these moms and dads, because what this is going to do is it's really going to allow you to position yourself and your business as the go-to person when someone thinks of daycare locally. It's just going to help you stand out from your competition, because let's face it, most home daycare providers either never post, or if they do, it's just random posts, and it's most probably when they do have enrollments open, and then the rest of the year or the week, it's just probably posts like Taco Tuesday or what the kids are coloring, right? So there's no thought put behind these posts. Okay. So you don't want to be like that. You want to be someone that has integrity, that loves what they do, and that really just shows it in all aspects of their work. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're showing up daily, you're leveraging graphics, video marketing, and really just sharing helpful things that are going to help local families trust you faster, like you, right? So that they can take the next step and send you a message, call you, visit, book a tour, whatever that is. And that's what's really going to allow you to reach more families with minimal effort. Okay, so let's just recap real quickly. Today we went over 3 ways you can actually increase or maximize your reach with minimal effort on social media if you're running a home daycare or a smaller center. Number 1, I talked about actually having a Facebook business page and making sure that it is set up properly. Technique number 2 was utilizing local community groups where moms and dads are hanging around and asking questions, and making sure you request to join these groups and adding value, posting, but also, trying to advertise your services. And number 3 is really just making sure that you're optimizing your online presence with making it a habit of showing up every day consistently, making it a habit to post valuable information that people actually want to read, that isn't boring, that isn't blah, that's educating, that's not always spammy, enroll now, and really just positioning you as the go-to person when someone thinks of childcare in your community. So there you have it, friends. 3 simple ways that are excellent for you to maximize your reach with minimal effort on social media. Now, listen, if you're someone that's listening to me right now and you're thinking, that sounds great, Christina, but I do not have time to be posting or putting graphics together. I don't know how to do it. I don't want to do it. What can you do for me? I want you to check out the show notes, because I actually have a few ways I can help. For $4, I can actually do this for you for 7 days. So I'll text you a daily graphic and posts so that you can just simply copy and paste that on your platform. This is perfect for you if you really just want to get a boost on your platforms and you just want to prove it to yourself that, hey, I can do this every single day. I can copy and paste and upload to really get a boost on my platforms. I'll put the link in the show notes. If you're ready to work together and you're thinking, no, I want you to do this for me every single day, I actually have a monthly membership that is really cost effective, where we actually create and text graphics, content, IG reels every single day to our members. And there's also marketing training and consulting in there as well, which is really important. Those links, you can find them in the show notes. And if you're ready for Facebook ads and you're thinking, no, I own a small center, I have a small budget, I can definitely, I need help with ads and I really want to be able to set them up properly and just know how to do them on my own, I actually have a Facebook ads boost experience as well. Again, cost effective, 5 days. You and I are going to go together. We're going to set up those ads and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing so that you can take over when my work is done. Links are in the show notes, friends. I hope that this episode blesses you and your business, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.